LJ Draco here. Yes, notice my appearance is getting worse and worse. This is fully growing out. I will be getting rid of it soon. I don't think it suits me in any way, shape or form. Just me, like the idiot I am, left my electric trimmers back in the old address. So I've not been able to trim them down. Trying to use a razor on this kills. So as you can tell by the title, this is my collection overview, Marvel movies. So this is Marvel 3D Blu-rays and Blu-rays. If you're wondering why I'm reasonably quiet and why I look extremely tired, is because I am. It's like nearly 2 in the morning. Right. Let's just get this over and done with. The sooner this video is finished, the sooner we can start. So I'll do 3D Blu-rays first, and then I'll tell you like what way they are done, and then yeah. So first up is Ant-Man 3D. This is full frame, and it is one of the best 3D Marvel movies. Avengers Assemble, yet again along the same lines as Ant-Man. Full frame, best. This is actually the best Marvel 3D movie. Ant-Man is a second runner-up, but this tops all 3D Marvel movies because it stays entirely full frame throughout the movie, and you get 50% in-depth, 50% pop-out, so you get that nice mixture. Avengers Age of Ultron, the 3D for this is letterbox. It's okay, the 3D is reasonable, but after watching Avengers Assemble, felt like we were losing out. Still a good movie, but the 3D was a bit lacking. Captain America Civil War, throughout the movie, the entire movie is letterbox up until the airport scene where it becomes full frame, and then the rest of the movie goes back to being letterbox. Does that make this a bad 3D Blu-ray? No, it makes it a great one. It's actually done really well for letterbox. Doctor Strange, one of my most favourite, more recent Marvel movies. Definitely in my top 10. 3D is, I'm pretty sure it's IMAX. Yeah, it's IMAX, and it's done very well. Along with the runner-up, Guardians of the Galaxy. Fantastic 3D in both IMAX with also in-depth and pop-out. Just a nice combination with a great story, great cast, great characters. Then you got that one's runners-up, which is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, also fantastic. Pretty much the same. I don't really notice any differences between the 3D for the two. Spider-Man Homecoming, a Spider-Man movie eventually done right. 3D for this is absolutely outstanding. It's letterbox, but it's beautiful. You get about, I'd say about 60 to 70% pop out and 40 to 30% in depth, which is actually pretty good. I quite enjoy that. Thor Ragnarok. Story-wise, this is still, I think this just makes the top 10 Marvel movies, or top 10 3D Marvel movies, but I will admit the 3D for this is so much better than Guardians of the Galaxy 1. It's along the same lines as Guardians 2. So yeah, it's really enjoyable. Last up for the, well, kind of last up for the 3D, but we'll get into that, is X-Men Apocalypse. It's fully letterbox, but yet again, absolutely beautiful 3D. Good half and half mixtures of usage. And the story is just, I'm loving the McAvoy and Fassbender timeline. They are doing so well. And even though Apocalypse was not what he could have been, you know, I am absolutely loving Jason Isaacs. No. I'm absolutely loving Oscar Isaacs. I think he's a great actor, and I think he's done really well as Apocalypse. And just my favourite, well, yeah, First Class was my favourite, but this topped it. Now on to standard Marvel movies. Just before we get into the Marvel movies of the standards, you're probably asking, why hasn't he got a Captain America First Avenger or Winter Soldier or the first two Thor movies or Iron Man 3, I will tell you exactly why I don't have those. It's because all of them are terrible in 3D. There is no good uses of 3D in any of those movies. They are not worth the purchase. They look so much nicer on Blu-ray than they would in 3D. Don't waste your money on the 3D versions. Just trust me. Just don't. Well, you can if you want to. I'm not telling you don't. It's my opinion that you will be wasting your money because the 3D is lacking so much for those movies. Right, so Amazing Spider-Man. It's a good movie. I don't need to tell you about the frames for those because it's not 3D. So. Deadpool with custom artwork that my friend Sasha sent me to print out. Really prefer this to just the very close up of the face because you know it's just suits the character, you know. Iron Man 1, which is what started the MCU in the biggest way possible. Love Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man 2, not the greatest Marvel movie, but yet again has two of my most favourite things. One is the suitcase armor, two, War Machine. Growing up watching the animated shows and reading the comics, War Machine, which is an amazing character. So it's nice to see him on the big screen. Fantastic Four, no matter what anyone says, I loved these movies. I thought the characters were well done, I thought the story was well done, I thought the acting was incredible. Yeah. And if you think I like that one, I absolutely love this one. I think Silver Surfer was the baddest character in this movie. Badass character. It sounded like I said baddest, it was badass. Badass character in the movie. Ghost Rider, yet again, not another one's typical favourite, but in the end, I like this movie. I like the way Johnny Blaze was done. I like the story of the rider. I thought it was just amazing. Logan, probably, it's not an X-Men movie. This is a mutant Marvel movie. So it's not tied in with the X-Men universe. Well, it kind of is because Wolverine, but it's also not. And he makes that very clear in the movie that, you know... and I kind of like that. I like how Logan kind of drifted away from the X-Men universe and just became its own, like, mutant Marvel movie. Definitely amazing. Then, due to Mental Movie Man, for my birthday, he gave me these. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3. A lot of people crap on Spider-Man 3. There's only 3 negatives with this movie. Only 3 negatives. Dancing Peter Parker, shitty Venom, and the fact that Peter Parker pushes over Mary Jane. Like, he actually hurts her. Nah. So you take those 3 out. I guess you can add Eddie Brock. Maybe a secret fourth. But you take all that out and you've got a fantastic movie. You really have. You know, you've got Harry Osborn as the Hobgoblin. Sandman was a really great character in that movie. So yeah, so I if you ignore those other bits, it's actually a pretty good movie. Now this is where it's going to get complicated, and this is where I'll explain about the 3D thing. So I bought a box set of a Marvel collection, and you'll see what I mean. So X-Men, X-Men 2, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men First Class, the Wolverine, and then Days of Future Past. Out in the box set, when you get this box set, which is known as the Cerebro collection, it's the one without the helmet. I'm pretty sure you get it with the one with the helmet, but I got the one without the helmet because it's a lot cheaper. You do get the 3D and the 2D of this movie. I do not like the 3D that much for it. It's okay, it's slightly bearable, but it's like watching a 2D movie with sunglasses on. It's not that enjoyable. But the reason it's not in the 3D section is because it's in a thin case, and they all are, and It's how they came in the box set, but I had to take them out of the box set so that the blue cases lined up with the others on the shelf. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and previous videos, don't forget to strike the like for future videos. And if you're new to my channel, I only do a couple more videos, click that subscribe button down below. Show your support. I'd surely appreciate it. Anyway, take care, you wonderful, wonderful people. And I'll see you next time.